style, passion, and a story lost in the chaos. What happens when a visionary director, a powerhouse performer, and a dark underworld love story come together? You expect something unforgettable. But does Old Romeo deliver a cinematic masterpiece? Or is it a beautiful idea that loses its way? Let's break it down. If you love intense gangster dramas, tragic romance, and Vishal Barbaj's signature storytelling, this film will definitely grab your attention. But whether it keeps you hooked till the end, that's where things get complicated. Set in the violent and chaotic world of 1990s Mumbai, Old Romeo follows Astra, a hardened gangster played by Shahid Kapoor. His life takes a dangerous turn when he meets Afsan, a mysterious woman driven by revenge. What begins as a mission soon turns into an emotional obsession, pulling Astra deeper into a world of love, vengeance, and inevitable destruction. At its core, this is not just a crime story, it's a tragic love story wrapped inside a gangster saga. Let's start with the biggest strengths. First, Shahid Kapoor. He completely owns the character. His performance captures rage, vulnerability, and obsession in a way that keeps you invested even when the story struggles. Second, the visuals. The film beautifully recreates 90s Mumbai, the dusty streets, the tension, the underworld atmosphere. The cinematography and production design make the world feel raw and immersive. Third, the music and emotional tone. Vishal Barbaj's films always carry a certain poetic soul, and some moments here genuinely feel haunting and lyrical. And finally, Triptii delivers a strong performance. Her character isn't just a love interest, she's the emotional engine of the story. Now, let's talk about where the film stumbles. The biggest issue is inconsistency. The film starts grounded and gritty, but later shifts into a more stylized, larger-than-life territory that doesn't always feel natural. The action sequences, while visually interesting, often feel rushed. Instead of building tension, the editing sometimes makes them feel abrupt and emotionally flat. Another problem is unnecessary subplots and songs that slow down the narrative. At times, the film feels longer than it needs to be, but the biggest weakness comes in the later portions, where the story chooses scale over emotional depth. Instead of intensifying the core conflict, it moves towards spectacle, and that shift takes away from the raw realism the film builds early on. Despite its flaws, it explores powerful themes: obsession, loyalty, revenge, and the idea that love can be both salvation and destruction. There's a Shakespearean tragedy at its heart. You can see the ambition, you can feel the passion behind the filmmaking. This isn't a lazy commercial film. It's a bold vision that doesn't fully come together. So, is Old Romeo worth watching? Yes, if you're a fan of Shahid Kapoor, Vishal Barbaji, or intense character-driven dramas. The performances and visuals alone make it worth experiencing. But if you're expecting a tightly written, consistently engaging crime drama, the film might leave you a little disappointed. Beautiful, ambitious, emotional, but uneven. Have you watched Old Romeo? Did it work for you, or did it fall short? Let me know in the comments. And if you are obsessed with movies like I am, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because here, we don't just watch movies, we live them.